What's up, everybody? I'm still trying to change the thumbnail because we're not covering the giveaway now. All right, let's take a look. What can I do? I'll probably just do this as a thumbnail. Yo, what's up? Yeah, this haircut is nice. I changed this to this last February. But I'm growing it a little bit. It's impossible to see probably, but I'm growing it a little bit. All right, but I'm going to have to focus because I was a little bit busy. I'm a little bit late. I mean, the testimony has already started. Bitcoin is bearish. He probably hasn't said anything yet, but I still need to find the stream and stuff. So we will get there. Don't worry. But right now there's nothing to see. And then I also have to check. Is the audio good, by the way, or not? R1, R2, great to hear, man. Great to hear. Are you in the signals group or not? A blonde horse still, yeah. That's my goal. It will probably take 2 years. Aphemium. Can I say something about Aphemium? I don't know the project, man. Maybe at some point, but first, all right. Let me first check out the Jerome Powell testimony. I need to check that out because that's obviously why we're here. I wanted to show that live, but I'm not sure if I can legally. I'm not sure if I'll get a copyright strike, which wouldn't be great, but right, that's there seem to be other YouTubers covering it as well. So maybe it's on the Federal Reserve. Hopefully, I don't think it is. I'll have to see whether where I can watch it. How's everyone doing, by the way? Are you having a great Tuesday? Mine was a little busy up until now, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit busy. If somebody has the link to the testimony, then please make sure to send it to me because I'm still looking for it. Excuse me. I'm a little bit ill as well. All right, let's see. It was the testimony in front of the Senate, I think. So maybe we can check it out by looking at the Senate live. Okay, I'm just gonna turn something on right now. I'm not actually sure whether it's actually Jerome Powell speaking or not. I'm also not sure if you can hear this. I mean, right now the desktop audio is on, but there isn't any. So perhaps this, right now there is something. No. I don't think there's anything to hear either. I mean, right now my sound is also off. All right, let me try to find this. I do have, I mean, there are live streams on YouTube. Maybe we could just find it on YouTube. Let's see. Some free advertising for those. I can watch myself. All right, let's see. Jerome Powell live. And then we'll just see whether we can see it via there. I do have a live kind of coverage somewhere, but it's Yahoo Finance. I mean, it should be okay, right? If I use that, I'm not too sure. If I check out the, all right, let's pick one with not too many viewers. CBS News. All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. Oh, excuse me. That's a Dutch ad. Another one, I think. Yeah. Wow. I never had. All right. Well, can everybody hear this? It would be great if you can. It should be. You should be able to hear this. If I turn it a little bit higher, let me know how the audio is. I cannot hear it myself. That's a Dutch accent. Yes, it is. I'm live streaming from the beautiful city of Amsterdam. All right. So what I wanted to do is take a look at the market live as well. And right now the market is not doing amazing. Let me know if the audio is fine. By the way, I really need to know because otherwise I can turn the volume down and stuff. But what's up, lads? Great. Let's see. Can I turn those? Can I make it a little bit bigger? All right, that doesn't look great. A lot of cryptos are falling down. A little bit louder, the desktop. It's a little bit soft for me as well, to be honest. There he is, the main man, Jerome Powell. Looks amazing, don't you think? Can you hear it now? There's also subtitles, by the way. I'm going to make those subtitles a little bit bigger even. Alright, right now there are a lot of price alerts also for me going off. There are probably some there's probably some amazing trades to be to take after this, but for now it's just too volatile. I mean, these to be honest, these testimonies, they're twice every year. They're a little bit weird, to be honest, because a lot of these senators, they just want to grab their moment, say something, grab some screen time, say something about yeah, it's a little bit of advertising for themselves as well. All right, let's view. Do I still need to put it a little bit louder? I think this is the... Here, I'll turn my voice down a little bit. Yeah, he's looking angry. I'm not sure how long this actually is. If this takes hours, it's obviously not great. I mean, this is just political talk, right? This is just, wow. Nah, it's okay. Well, I'm not going to comment on the political side of things, but there's obviously more to inflation than just printing money. Did the Federal Reserve print money? Yes. Did that cause inflation? Yes, but there's more to it. Is it? You cannot hear it? How can I? I'm not sure if I can. The desktop audio is at its loudest. All right, it should be a little bit louder right now. Let me know. Is it? Oh no, it isn't right now. It's a little bit louder right now. Let me know. There's subtitles as well. But all right, let me font color. I want it white, but a real white, not something like this. All right, let me see if I can make these subtitles better because I'm talking through it as well. I'm sorry. Ah, this is better. This is better. Yeah, I'll explain what they're saying, but to be honest, a lot of this right now is just political talk. It's just I don't know, getting a little bit of publicity. What we're waiting for is Jerome Powell to speak. All right, Jerome, we're waiting for. This all doesn't really matter what he's saying right now, but we're waiting for Jerome Powell to say something about monetary policy. Will they increase the inflation rates even more? All right, let me do this real quick Will they increase the interest rate even more? Will they do it for longer? Are they changing the monetary policy? So, as I said, will they continue the rate hikes for longer? Will they hike it by more? That's what we're waiting for. That's really going to make a change to the price of Bitcoin. Right now, it's stable, as you can see. I mean, initially we were a little bit bearish. I'm not sure what happened at the beginning of the meeting, but we're pretty stable. It's really, well, right now, huh? Not if you take a look at over the last couple of hours, but right now we're pretty stable around 22,000. So it's waiting for that. Yeah, we're waiting for that main character, but right now, I mean, look at this. He's just making, it's a little bit of drama. That's part of politics as well.
Because progressives used the pandemic as a way to usher in a form of spending that takes the money out of the pockets of everyday Americans and puts it in the coffers of the government.
Can you hear the video now, David? I turn off the sound for a little bit.
The better way is to trust the American people. And when you do so, we don't have to have the Fed come in
And apart from that, I can do it like this.
so high.
All right, let's see.
Challenges in our economy
Now you can also see the subtitles.
versus 18 months.
I cannot turn the sound I cannot turn the sound higher, guys. I'm sorry. Or can I? I don't think so.
Why? Because of the runaway spending of our friends on the other side of the aisle. I'm sure I do not have time for my opening comments, but I will say without any question, as I look around the country, and I ask
Is it good now?
how devastating is it that today it costs $433 more than it did a year ago? The answer is it is a crisis. When the average family in our country
This is
years ago didn't have
this is the loudest I can turn the audio. All right, so we're going to have to do it with this. Is it good now? All right,
by this
good.
it's devastating to have a conversation about rents around the country. Looking at the inflationary effect.
But this is, I mean, guys, this is not going to change the market. What he's saying right now, it's all about what Jerome Powell says. It's really waiting for that. I mean, he hasn't even gotten to his question yet. It's just a rant about the Democrats.
But to get to you, Jeremy,
Here the question is. All right, this is interesting.
the comments that you made that I think is really important in one of the speeches you gave in January, and I apologize for my rant. Just wanted to make sure my rant was consistent with my rant here. It is essential, you said, that we stick to our statutory goals and authorities, and that we resist the temptation to broaden our scope to address other important social issues of the day. Taking on new goals, however worthy, without a clear statutory mandate would undermine the case of our independence. You further noted that, and I quote, without explicit congressional legislation, it would be inappropriate for us to use our monetary policy or supervisory tools to promote a greener economy or to achieve other climate-based goals. We are not and will not be a climate policy maker. Do you still stand by those comments?
This doesn't matter.
You do.
This doesn't matter.
Finally, we're not in the question. I get it. Finally, yes, I knew the chairman would dock that for my time, and I appreciate you doing so with a great humor. You're a great humor. Finally, several of my Republican colleagues and I sent a letter.
Yeah, Jerome is definitely, but these these things. I mean, it must not be nice, right? He's sitting in a Senate in the U.S. And there are all of these senators who want to get some publicity and say something about the economy and say something about America. And he just has to. I mean, right there, the whole thing is a testimony of Jerome Powell. And the guy just the guy that asked the question just ranted for 4 minutes, and then asked a question whether the Federal Reserve would not change their policy to promote sustainability goals. I mean, it doesn't matter. They will not, and that's a good thing, I think. And they should be independent, and they should just focus on what the Gonzo has decided, but
Ranking Member Scott and other members of the committee, I appreciate the opportunity to present the Federal Reserve's semi-annual monetary policy report. My colleagues and I are acutely aware that
all right,
inflation is
this is interesting.
getting harsh, and we're strongly committed to returning inflation to our 2% goal. Over the past year, we've taken forceful actions to tighten the
This is interesting.
policy. We have covered a lot of ground, and the full effects of our tightening so far are yet to be felt. Even so, we have more work to do. Our policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices. Without price stability, the economy does not work for anyone. In particular, without price stability, we will not achieve a sustained period of labor market conditions that benefit all. I'll review the current economic situation before turning to monetary policy. The data from January on employment, consumer spending, manufacturing production,
This is interesting.
have partly reversed the softening trends that we'd seen in the data just a month ago.
Oh, this is interesting.
Some of this reversal likely reflects
Yeah, the yellow subs was good, right? You can actually read it now.
Still, the breadth of the reversal, along with revisions to the previous quarter, suggests that inflationary pressures are running higher than expected.
Ooh, this is bearish.
FOMC meeting.
This is quite bearish.
From a broader perspective, inflation has moderated somewhat since the middle of last year. It remains well above the FOMC's longer-run objective of 2%. The 12-month change in total PCE inflation has slowed from its peak of 7% in June to 5.4% in January, as energy prices have declined and supply chain bottlenecks have eased.
I'm not sure why we're not reacting to this.
12 months. Core PCE inflation, which excludes the volatile food and energy prices, was 4.7%. As supply chain bottlenecks have eased and tighter policy has restrained demand, inflation in the core goods sector has fallen. And while housing services inflation remains too high, the flattening out in rents evident in recently signed leases points to a deceleration in this component of inflation.
This is quite bullish. What's up, Mr. West?
Little sign of disinflation thus far in the
Welcome to the stream.
core services, excluding housing, a category that accounts for more than half of core consumer expense.
Yeah, this is pretty bullish.
Stability will need to see lower inflation in this sector, and there will very likely be some softening in the labor market conditions. Although nominal wage gains have slowed somewhat in recent months, they remain above what is consistent with 2% inflation and current trends in productivity. Strong wage growth is good for workers, but only if it's not eroded by inflation. Turning to growth, the U.S. economy has slowed significantly last year, with real GDP rising at a below-trend pace of 0.9%. Although consumer spending appears to be expanding at a solid pace this quarter, other recent indicators point to subdued growth of spending and production. Activity in the housing sector continues to weaken.
Yeah, this is overall it's sounding
Rates and slowing output growth also.
quite bullish right now.
Despite the slowdown in growth, the labor market remains extremely tight. The unemployment rate was 3.4% in January, its lowest level since 1969. Job gains remain very strong in January, while the supply of labor has continued to lag. As of the end of December, there were 1.9 job openings for each unemployed individual, close to the all-time peak recorded last March, while unemployment insurance claims have remained near historical lows. Turning to monetary policy.
All right, this is interesting.
With inflation well above our longer-run goal of 2%, and with the labor market remaining extremely tight, the FOMC has continued to tighten the stance of monetary policy, raising interest rates by 4.5 percentage points over the past year.
All right,
We continue to anticipate that
this is it.
increases in the target range for the federal funds rate will be appropriate in order to attain a stance of monetary policy that is sufficiently restrictive to return inflation to 2% over time. In addition, we are continuing the process of significantly reducing the size of our balance sheet. We are seeing the effects of our policy actions on demand in the most interest-sensitive sectors of the economy. It will take time, however,
Bullish.
for the full effects of monetary restraint to be realized.
Pretty bullish right now.
In light
Look
of
at this.
the tightening of monetary policy and the lags with which monetary
likely to be bumpy. As I mentioned, the latest economic data have come in stronger than expected, which suggests that the ultimate level of interest rates is likely to be higher than previously anticipated.
That's bearish.
If the
I
totality
don't know why the market is not reacting more to that.
is warranted, we'd be prepared to increase the pace of rate hikes.
Yeah.
Price stability will likely require that we maintain a restrictive stance of monetary policy for some time.
I am not sure. I'll give my full thoughts on this in a moment, but I need to hear it first.
Inflation back down to our 2% goal.
I'll give a full overview of what he's saying and what I think of it, but we need to see. I need to hear it all first.
Essential to set the stage for achieving maximum employment and stable prices over the longer run. The historical record cautions strongly against prematurely loosening policy. We will stay the course until the job is done.
Check out the subtitles if you cannot hear it.
We understand that our
This is the loudest I can make it,
actions across the country,
to be honest.
everything we do
I'm sorry.
in service to our public mission. At the Federal Reserve, we will do everything we can to achieve our maximum price stability goals. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Yeah, it would be amazing if he was saying he's going to sack Gary, but it's not it's not in his authority, of course.
Job growth is strong as unemployment remains historically low. You might not know that from the opening statements. Many drivers of inflation, corporate greed, rising inequality, supply chain disruption. There's Russia's bestiality, if you will, in Ukraine.
All right, so
Because of interest rate
all right, there's
is that this
let's talk a little bit about it. I'm going to turn off the music. You can still you can still watch the subtitles if you want to. So that was about monetary policy. In my eyes, it was what I was listening for is some sort of a change in monetary policy, right? And in my eyes, kind of in the middle. I'm not sure if this is important, but kind of in the middle, he was quite bullish. He was saying that all right. The economic events point towards more inflation, but it also takes time until you can feel our monetary policy. So, all right. But at the end, he did say that they might need to increase and fasten the hike rate, right? So that they perhaps need to increase the interest rates for longer or with more, which is pretty bearish. And I'm not sure why the market did not. I mean, the market dropped down a little bit from that, but not that much. So it's quite interesting right now. What's going on? I think it's the market is just stable right now. I mean, purely technically, we took a break retest, but all right, and we had a bearish breakout. But altogether, yeah, it's I don't know. Let's watch a little bit more.
limited tools to address inflation in our conversations in the past to show my concern about continued rate increases that may not actually address the root cause of inflation. They hurt workers, and many of us contend we can't follow the same old playbook. Next question. Last year, 3 banking regulators issued proposed updates on the Community Reinvestment Act to account for changes in our banking system. My question is, does the Fed remain committed to work with FDIC and OCC to finalize the CRA rule, and when will that rule likely be finalized?
Yes, we do remain committed, and I believe we are in broad agreement with the other two agencies on the revisions to the rule. So now we're in the process of writing all that down. That'll take some time, and then after that, of course, it will come to the Board of Governors for a vote, and that'll involve briefings and discussions. And I can't give you an exact date,
But as quickly as possible.
yes, but it will be some months.
Thank you. Banks weathered the shock of the COVID-19 shutdowns mostly because of the fiscal
It's
provided by
I don't know.
now see a spike in loan delinquencies and
Is anybody else also watching right now apart from this? And we're dropping a little. I don't know. It seems at this point of time it doesn't seem bullish or bearish, to be honest. It really doesn't, which is a little bit of a weird thing.
safeguards or regulations.
But yeah, I mean the thing is that he, while he was talking, that initial part really was the most important part. He could still say some interesting things. He could very well, because right now we're at that point of the meeting that all the senators will ask their questions. And he could say something about that, but not all the questions will be about monetary policy. And he has already stated what he thinks about monetary policy and the current economic climate, right? So in his answers to the senators, that's probably not going to change. And I am not sure if it's bullish or bearish. At this point of time, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I feel like it's a little bit more bearish than that it is bullish. So the main support level I'm aiming for, if we really are going to drop down, because right now we still have this major support level around 22,000. But if that's going to break, then the main support level I'm looking for is 21,700. It's a strong technical level altogether, but also on the daily time frame, there's a 200 EMA, which makes it fairly strong. But right now, as I said, it's not over yet, of course, but it looks like it's just neutral. Which, while we are trending down, which as you can see we have been doing for some time, while we're trending down, it's obvious, it's then bearish. If the outcome of this is neutral. This is all about some sort of a rule. This doesn't matter that much for Bitcoin. So it's really waiting for it's waiting for the rest of the answers. But as we heard about the monetary policy, they're going to keep increasing the interest rates. They're going to the inflation rate is probably going to soften a little bit, the decrease in inflation rates. So we're going to have to wait for that. I mean, this week, Friday, we have the unemployment rate. That could still make the market move a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm wondering how the volume of Bitcoin is evolving right now. Volume is still pretty low right now. It will probably go up in the upcoming few hours. And if you take a look at, if you compare this volume with the volume we had, for example, before the crash we had last week, volume was at 25,000. So volume is still pretty low. I'm not sure how Jerome Powell's testimony tomorrow is going to make the market move, because we have another of these testimonies tomorrow. But right now, it feels to me that we have. It's probably wrong, to be honest, but it feels to me that we have already had most of the movements we were going to get for today.
Stepped up and delivered aid to support families and businesses every single day. That's why Vice Chair Barr
Let's listen for a little bit longer.
about holistic review of our capital troubled me so much. We should be laser focused on our economy and addressing the needs of everyday Americans trying to forge a new future and helping them open the door to opportunity. As you and I
Yeah, it looks like nothing really happened to the market. Just we were bearish at very weird times as well. We were bearish when he wasn't even talking.
provide an increased benefit, requiring banks to hold capital that is not risk-based and appropriately tailored to a bank's size, scope, and activities can cause more harm than good. At a time of record inflation, where everyday needs are more expensive,
This is the 1 minute time frame. It was interesting as well, right?
rather, we should be supporting the engine of our economy, small businesses. While I remain greatly concerned by the Vice Chair's comments,
You're a great third touch. You can actually scalp right now. No,
view is appropriate.
just kidding.
Keeping the impacts on our banking system front and center. We must promote and further the growth of our economy and thereby our people. Anything less should be unacceptable. To that end, will you commit that any ongoing capital review by the Federal Reserve will follow the law, and that any follow-on regulatory proposals will be risk-based and tailored to an institution's activity, size, and complexity, and not a one-size-fits-all?
Yes, I can easily commit to that. We're very strongly committed to tailoring, and that'll be, I can say that anything we do will reflect tailoring, which is a long-held principle for us and also now a requirement of the law.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. 2 weeks ago, I sent a letter with Chairman McHenry to Chair Kinsler regarding the SEC's climate disclosure rule,
Oh,
urging him to rescind his proposal and reminding him
interesting.
the SEC is a market regulator, not a climate forecaster. Much like Congress designed the
SEC.
investors to maintain fair, orderly, and efficient markets and to facilitate capital formation, and not to advance progressive climate change policies. Congress designed the Federal Reserve to promote price stability and maximum employment, not to play politics.
This is
I find worrying the Fed's announcement of recent actions to consider climate-related scenarios coupled with remarks by the Vice Chair of
right. It was interesting for a little bit when he was talking about the SEC.
policies into the financial services system.
Because it felt like it was about the SEC kind of moving on crypto and the whole crypto industry. It felt a little bit like that.
Fall outside the scope of their authority. Importantly, the level of speculation required in these models should highlight their arbitrary and capricious nature.
Yeah, this is just about climate again. This is just political talk.
I expect our
Well, it's interesting, but it is political talk. This has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It was interesting about the SEC though, because it was a little bit. It really was a little bit against the SEC and what they're doing. So yeah, but that's. I mean, this whole. It was more of an example. This whole meeting is not about that. So yeah.
does not have the authority or statutory direction to use its monetary policy or supervisory tools to wade into the ESG or other climate policies.
I do. As you know, there's a tightly focused role that we do have, that I believe that we have, but I would agree with your statement.
Mr. Chairman, I have 26 left, but I'm going to defer because my further question, nobody said.
Thank you, Senator Scott. Senator Menendez is close, but not here yet, so, Senator Rounds. Nice try.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, first of all, welcome.
No problem, Solinar. Just, I'm not sure, guys, if we'll still get anything. It seems like it depends on what questions they're asking.
Average hourly wages fell by 1.8%,
But
4% since President Biden took office.
it seems like the most important part has already happened. It feels like that.
At the end of
Because right now, you should know that all of these senators are also politicians. They're Republicans, they're Democrats, and they will definitely have some sort of bias, and they would want to, like he's probably a Republican, so he's going on about since Biden took office, the economy became worse. So there's kind of like a political light to it. While the things we are interested in is monetary policy and what the Federal Reserve thinks about the economy, because that also changes monetary policy. And it seems like we're not getting that anymore.
decisions by the Biden administration, primarily cutting off the resources necessary to improve and increase domestic energy production. I continue to be concerned
Uh,
to attempt to use the tools that are available at this time. For the
Bitcoin, Bitcoin is bullish. Hello.
Fed, we're going to have a challenge of
Or
not
bullish, we're shooting up a little bit.
run out.
I'm
Policy is
I'm interested to see what our trades did.
with regard to energy
These are some trades from the Signal group. I'm not sure if they hit take profit.
cost. I just wanted to
Let's
ask,
see, Mana take profit 2 was 577.
do you believe that you currently have
Yeah, Mana take profit 2 was hit.
to
Ocean was 0.36, hasn't hit yet. Alright, but these...
CPI was 1.4%?
if you haven't noticed, by the way, I lowered the price for the trading Signal group from $60 a month to $40 a month. So if you want to check that out, join the Discord or the Telegram, and there you'll find instructions on how to join.
March of 2020,
I'll quickly I'll
0.5%.
quickly send the Telegram group link.
To assess that a lot of
But yeah, last week was pretty good.
we've seen here
We had almost an 80% win rate.
Senator, not for us to point fingers. Our job is to use our tools. You asked whether we have the tools to get this job done.
Here, this is the Telegram. This is the Telegram group.
There are some things that we
You can join that, and then in the pinned comment there are instructions on how to join. But alright, let's talk about the monetary policy again.
tools available to you. And the limited number of tools that you have are designed to impact simply the reduction in prices and so forth. And yet, if there are competing interests out there that are pushing prices higher, you don't have the wherewithal to decide one tool versus another based on whether it's policy induced or whether it is a matter of a shortage in supplies from outside or whether it's war related?
That's right. Our tools essentially work on demand, moderating demand, and so that's what we can do.
So if there were policies in place that actually help to reduce inflation, in other words, and by that I'm just going to look at energy alone just as a good example. If policies were in place that were actually allowing energy prices to come down in the United States, then you would have less of a need to use the very blunt tools that you do have right now with regard to increasing rate increases. Is that a fair statement, sir?
In a sense it is, but I would just say on energy,
I'm not trying to get you to a policy discussion with what the president's doing on his energy policy. I just want to make it clear that you have to respond to what's in front of you, and it doesn't matter where the inflation is coming from or what's driving it up. You're simply trying to bring it back down to that 2% number with the only tools that you've really got.
yes, but I will say on energy, energy has tended over time to fluctuate up and down, and it's not mainly affected by our tools. So the things we look at are really
Pretty interesting though. I'm sorry that it was a little bit quiet, but it's quite interesting.
You've been increasing interest rates, and yet inflation continues to ride up. Would suggest, as you just indicated, that when you have high energy prices,
It's not rising.
impact that part of it with the monetary policy that you've got available to you.
So we focus on everything, but we also focus on core in particular, which doesn't include energy prices. And what's happened is core inflation has come down, but nowhere near as fast as we might have hoped, and it has a long way to go.
Well, it's a little bit bearish.
Last June, Vice Chairman of Supervision Michael Barr testified before this committee that he would defend the use of the aggregation method as an alternative approach to the insurance capital standards, the ICS, proposed by the IA.
All right, yeah. Like I said,
Criteria set to come out later this year.
it seems like if you want to check this out, all right, let me, sorry. If you still want to check this out, I'll send the link, but it seems like the most important things are already talked about. So I think I'm going to be ending the stream, but first I want to, here you can see the stream. But first let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin. Right now, we're fairly neutral. What I would say is that just on the outcome we have right now, to be honest with you, I think we're just going to stay consolidated. I think we're just going to stay in essentially this area, on top of 22,000 and between 22 and below 23,900. 22,900. In this area, I think we'll stay, because this monetary policy really hasn't done that much, or at least this press conference hasn't done that much. I don't think a lot has been said. We could be a little bit bullish because of this. It depends. It depends a lot on the level around 22,300 and 22,500. For example, right now we could very well break above 22,500. Then we'll probably rally up to 22,800, 22,900. But as I've shown with this area, I don't think we'll break above. What could also happen is that we have a little bit of a bull trap and then drop down to 22,000. But based on this press conference, it doesn't seem like 22,000 as the support is going to break. So I think we're going to stay fairly neutral. Perhaps I'm leaning a little bit more to the bullish side, because what a lot of people were afraid of is that he was going to say that they need to change the monetary policy and make it way stricter. And it doesn't seem like that was the case. And I think that's a very important takeaway. And because of that, I also think that I'm leaning a little bit towards that we'll be bullish and that we'll see moves up to 22,700 and 22,900. But as I said, we do need to break above 22,500. And overall, if we take a look at the testimonial itself, it was very neutral. All right, it wasn't bullish, wasn't bearish. Perhaps it's like we also always see with news. Perhaps it's more bullish or more bearish than the expectation. The expectation was pretty bad, and therefore I'm leaning towards the bullish side of things. But we'll see. All right, we'll really see. We'll stay chatting about it in Telegram as well, I'm sure. You can also join the Discord server. They're all in the description, I think. But yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream for now. I think so. it's been enough. It's been enough for now. I'm going to make some new educational videos. There's quite a lot of demands from all of you on that. So regarding trading, but also some more crypto related things. So if you have any suggestions for that, I'm going to be making them in a moment. If you have any suggestions for educational videos, let me know, because I'll be making them in the next couple of hours. But for now, this has been a live stream. So yeah, I want to thank you all for joining. Right now, 50 people watching. So hope you're all doing great. Hope you wish you a great day in advance as well. But yeah, for now that was it. So yeah, as I said, I'll make some more videos in a moment. But apart from that, I'll speak to you in the next live stream or in the next video where I'll see you. Perhaps I'm still live tomorrow with the next testimony. Tomorrow there's another testimony, but I doubt it. I doubt its importance. But all right, perhaps I'll see you. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching and listening. Take care and bye.